doesn't really enjoy playing ranked. I find the stresses of ranked to be more painful to my mental health than the joys of it. And, like, I fully enjoy playing Siege. A little bit of unranked. A little bit of battle pass grinding. Like, rank 2.0 does not make me want to play ranked, you know? Bro, this vigil's like scoping out my fucking drone every round.
5 seconds to insertion. A bomb must be located.
I just feel like rank 2.0 kind of misses the mark for what ranked should be. I don't think I got that default last time. Oh well.
Drone activated.
That's not good. Where'd this guy go? Oh my god, how did he get past me?
He's one shot.
Oh my god.
One friendly operator remaining.
Like, if I was in ranked right now, this would be a miserable experience. But it's fine.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Just saw Gucci Milk Bear get on a Rainbow Six Siege. This is life. Alright, we got 20 minutes till we got another game. Hateful, are you still in here? Do you want to play or no? Let me know now if anybody else wants to jump in. We got 2 spots. Azazel. Are you online? You're in Italy, so you don't want to play? Fair enough. And I can't invite Azazel. Super sick. Are you already in the... Oh, you just joined. Okay. Alright. Perfect. My cam stopped working? Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Did it overheat? Oh, no. Shit. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. I think we're just gonna go full... Fuck. I thought we were done with this problem, but I guess it's too hot again today. I turned the fan off is I think the real issue. So I guess we'll just make it full screen and we'll keep playing, but shit, I'm sorry, chat. We'll put the PNG back in when we're actually watching the game again. Because, like, Mini Siege isn't working, the camera's not working. I'd rather just turn it all off and play the game. It is hot as shit, so it's not that surprising that it broke, but it's very annoying. Oh, well, at least I can turn my fan back on. I'll turn it on me. I can open the door, too. Alright, lights are off. The mood is set. Yeah, the problem is when I moved it to the position where I can actually play the game. Yeah, it's not a camera problem. Like, every single camera would be overheating in the seat. It's a room temperature problem. Put the camera in some ice. Now we're starting to cook. Do I get a free gift? Did I do this? I think I already got it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Yo, chat, free gift. Huge. This is what I meant. Come on, don't give me an orc skin that's just recolored from last year. That might be worse. I don't want this. All right. It is a new skin. I don't know if it looks that great. I don't really have much for Osa. Do I have the headgear for that ice one? No. The problem is I don't have any of the nice headgears. I got all the uniforms. Yep, Siege 2 rumor is true because it makes sense why this year feels like absolute shit. I mean, this year's definitely low on content, you know? We're definitely low on, like, shit that's actually adding to the game. But yeah. We can go check in on the other streams, by the way. Main stream still has a 16-minute timer. 15 now. Most game is probably playing ranked. No, he's got a 20-minute timer. All right. All right. Well, we're still waiting. And it looks like we found a game. Nighthaven Labs. I still have no fucking idea how this map works. I'll run around Legion, though, I guess.
Secure the bombs.
What was the new camera angle earlier? It's just a camera angle that allows me to move my monitor closer to my face. So yeah.
5
Do you want an
seconds to
angle in
insertion.
this? I'm gonna make one.
Bomb locations are
What's on the other side of this wall? I'm gonna say we don't want this. I don't know what the fuck that is. Playing like he's a pro player. You know me. I have no idea if this is a good cam.
Loading ammo.
They have a multi.
Loading new magazine.
Is there a Monty down here? I thought I had impacts.
Pitching max.
You killed the Monty? Okay.
Planting toxins.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
These fuckers are going below me. They get a free kill. They deserve it.
Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Op 4, last operator standing. 5 seconds left. Time limit expired.
Not bad. When does Brazil start? Brazil starts in 8 minutes. So after this game. Good morning, Aurora. Nah, Brazil's already had one game today. We watched NIP versus E1 Academy. E1 Academy got smoked. Fantasy did not look very good. He didn't look bad, but he didn't look great.
Secure the bombs.
I think this is the wall we reinforced.
10 seconds left.
Did my whole stream just die? Wait, did it?
5 seconds.
This better not be bait. Looks like it's still up.
Sensor activated. Just a little trick.
Definitely just forgot to use that BP.
Loading mag. Setting nitro cell. Scanning.
One friendly operator remaining.
Siege is up, but mini siege is down. It's a bizarro world. It really is.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Okay, I definitely think I was playing way too aggro that round. Their perma Monty is super fun. I guess I'm perma Legion as long as they're perma Monty. I don't want a BP. I wish he still had fucking impacts, bro. Maybe an Oryx would be the right call, too. I don't think you need to delete shields from the game. I just think any time we're in a meta where shields are just, like, ridiculously powerful, shit just, like, the game just sucks. I'm putting the goo mine there, so they see the goo mine, they shoot it, and then they think, great, I've destroyed all the traps.
Here's the memento.
Clear of blast zone.
10 seconds. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised. Down to 5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
Go, reinforce!
EDD mounted. Let them come. Device primed. Keep an eye on.
This is outside, right? Should be.
Litigate, powered up. Reloading!
Bomb diffuser in place.
That's annoying.
Diffuser located. Protect the bomb. Disable the
Reloading!
diffuser. One Op 4 remaining. One friendly operator Friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Oh, I hate this multi shit. Definitely should be running the Oryx. Just a J bait. We literally had a flank on that fucking Oryx if our teammates stayed alive.
We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb.
You know what? Let's go
10
Striker.
seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Of course, they've got a fucking clash. This pussy bitch.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
They're already tubing the fucking wall. Are you guys good?
Airtrap planted. Ready to go. Airtrap in position.
Loading new mag.
Changing mags.
This might just be hell. Okay, this is not gonna work, bro. Where's my teammate? I'm grouping up. We can get down there. Now I'm baiting. Chat, now you can say I'm baiting. But admittedly, it's not on purpose. It's because I can't get into this fucking map. That was a team gadget. Okay. Bro.
In the holes.
We have been
We're in hell. We are in hell. Still think shields shouldn't be deleted from the game. Fuck me, man. Any ability that affects your movement should be gone. Any ability you can't directly counter. Malusi's fine. Legion's fine. Clash, get that shit out of here. Yeah.
Insertion in 5
I
seconds.
agree that, like, I feel like Ubisoft needs to consider more the actual, like, fun factor of operators. Like, I feel like that's just not something that they're, like, thinking about when they're balancing operators. It's the same with, like, Fenrir, right? Like, it's just not fun to play against an operator that you just, like, can't fucking see, right?
Torch is hot.
Of course.
Must recover the
I'd Claymores there, we'd be a little bit happier.
down to 1 friendly.
I probably just should have spent the entire round holding for that Cav. I knew that moron was gonna come back too. All right. Well, can we get the game back in? It looks like we have 9 players in lobby for the MIBR game chat, so we're gonna move back on over to that. Thanks for the siege games. Not really. Sup, ouch? Okay, let me start Mini Siege back up as well. And we finally get back into MIBR versus Quack, apparently, is their tag. Which, shout out to Quack.
A gente já pode começar. Nosso mapinha de Oregon.
As we move into this next game, chat, I ask you a very important question. How many rounds do MIBR lose to this team? Now, this is MIBR, a professional Rainbow Six squad, versus a Tier 3 stack that I don't recognize any of the players. So they can't be that good. But, I can tell you that MIBR are one of the worst teams in all of Brazil. So, will they get a 7-0? Will they get a 7-1? I'll give you the options of 0 to 1 rounds that they lose, 2 to 3 rounds that they lose, 4 to 5 rounds that they lose, or 6 plus. I give you 2 minutes to start your predictions now. They are starting Oregon attack. That may shift your opinion. I think it's going to be a quick win, too. I don't think it's going to be MIBR getting 7-0'd, though. If you want to put your channel points where your mouth is, then I appreciate your boldness, but I'm saying probably not here. This is a BO1, absolutely. Oh, and we're no longer waiting on MIBR. I'll turn that off.
Bom, já tá aqui sendo indo em montanha.
They're smart enough to ban the Monty. Maybe, I mean, we're talking about the discussion of ranked versus unranked. Maybe ranked is just the superior game mode because you can actually ban Monty.
Pessoal da E1 Academy. Só que dessa vez pra Oregon, a equipe da NiP resolve banir o Kaid.
That may be the case. This picture is kind of fire. Thank you. I'm just fixing the camera right now, Azazel. I'm just working on it at the moment. Should be back up and running pretty quick here. Just need to fiddle with it a little bit. As you can see, I'm currently working on it.
Sim, Patrick, depois a gente já dá o upload aí pra você.
Damn, Hateful really bet that fucking MIBR would lose or at least get pushed to overtime. Fair enough. My camera probably should have cooled down by now, Axon. The problem is I don't want to turn it back on because it's just going to overheat again. And it's really not good for the camera to be constantly overheating. So if it overheats once in a day, I basically just give it the day off. Tomorrow when we stream, I'll probably just keep the fan on at 24/7.
É pra vocês uma defesa do último andar. A nossa gloriosa lavanderia. Com Paladin trazendo um mute. Valk na mão do Léo. Hash trazendo o seu glorioso bigodudo. Sempre na mão do Vitiz e Vivi. Vem trazendo a Solis. Vivi também conhecido como Vicente. Ele que já vem aqui na parte de cima. Caçando.
We start Oregon basement. This will be a real limit test because this is the strongest bomb site on the game. We question whether MIBR will stomp this team or whether this will actually be a bit of a close match. If MIBR can win a basement attack on Oregon, that's a good indication that they're going to slam these guys. So we'll find out. Pretty aggressive start to the round. Only one person is technically in the basement on Quack. Now, I assume a lot of them are going to fall back to the basement quickly before taking a single gunfight. Vivi clearly wants to take some kind of a fight. They've already shot 4 drones. He sticks around way too long, though. I do not like players who stick around too long on the Oregon Showers extension. They at least get the trade, and honestly, they're not in a bad position. With Yex killing one in response, though. They've lost a lot, right? They did bring a pretty aggressive operator lineup. They brought Solus, they brought Valkyrie, they brought operators who want to kind of engage in the early round. But if you're going to play an aggressive Oregon basement, I'd much rather see you, like, playing around dorms and attic and, like, these farther away places in the map. That's a good pick, probably off of a Valk cam. I have to imagine that was a Valk cam.
Mas é uma eliminação de peso para deixar o 3 contra 3, a igualdade numérica. O MBR vem já fazendo cerco em direção ao bomb site, os alçapões ainda sendo abertos. Gomes dronando.
I don't like the half roam. I don't like the roam where you're just like trying to play up near showers. Like, I just feel like people stick around too long and they end up dying. I don't mind if you like start top freezer stairs, shoot a drone or two, and then back off, right? If you're backing off before you find even a single player, I'm fine with that. I don't think there's any problems with that. Likewise, if you're fully committed to the roam, you're running around top floor on like a Goyo or something, fine, right? You know, it's risky. But worst case, you lose like 1 player. You still get to hold the bomb site 4v5. That's still a pretty strong position. If you're playing something like a Goyo, you're still bringing a lot of utility to the round.
Jogador pela parte da frente,
And if you get some kills, you can
suficiente
put your
na
team at a huge
abertura de
advantage.
seu bem tentando buscar com relógio,
That's
já
a
no
nice
pulso, e o
pick
Orpheus
from the
trocando,
Warden.
consegue eliminação. Bullet vai trocando,
It may
deixando
not matter.
um.
There's
Os jogadores
35
fazem
seconds. There's
os dois
good
jogadores
time for the
nessa primeira
Dokkaebi.
mão. Defuse.
And Mute is on low HP, but he does have the defuse. Or no, okay.
Bate em retirada.
Yeah, I think Dokkaebi wins
Já
this.
sendo coberto, vem o clique. Será que veio o push? Paladin. Vai chegando
Surely you
mais
don't
perto.
stick. Surely you don't
Site,
stick.
sabe
No,
que
no,
o
no.
jogador parou, já troca pra 12,
He hears him
espera o
too.
push,
Dokkaebi
tenta
owns
chumbar, mas
this.
é o
Well played by
Gomes,
Gomez
enquanto
late
o
round.
MG crava na cabeça e clica, deixando 1-0 pra equipe.
Okay, I'm willing to say that MIBR definitely will win this game after seeing that round. If Quack run back the basement bomb site, play it way more passive, and win the round, I'm willing to say this game can still be close. Fantasy is terrible mod extra. Fantasy did not put up the greatest game today, admittedly. Hey, it's some great recoil control in the F2, though.
MBR que vai defender. Agora o famoso Kids.
They're actually going top floor here. That's fine. Going top floor here is fine. I'd probably prefer a basement run back, but I don't mind a top floor either. Shows they're confident in their top floor defense, which is good.
Com uma defesa pelo jeito estendida.
No matter what, round 3, I want to see the basement,
Na
but
torre grande.
Jesse's the Bret Hart of Rainbow Six analysts. Bret Hart's a wrestler, right? Fun fact, my best friend in elementary school is related to Bret Hart. The whole, like, Hart wrestling family. I said that a year ago and you somehow remember that? Yeah.
Dando a primeira passeada. Tá limpando
Went to elementary school with the son of a pro NFL player. They were loaded. I went to elementary school with the son of a guy who owned 6 McDonald's. He was also very loaded.
Não só.
Another early death. Another kind of weird position, too. You typically don't see any player really playing that far forward, close to Armory. Especially when they're not, like, directly holding Armory.
Ainda cuidando desses drones, fazendo o trabalho de suporte, sabe, do jogador. Posicionar no closet, Yex consegue mais uma eliminação, vai disputando essas trocas. E quem vai ter que se virar agora é ele, Vicente. Espera o próximo
Yeah, that was
contato,
the
dado
richest kid in my
Vicente.
school.
Acaba
In my
sendo
high school.
suficiente pra tirar ele de posição, abertura de baixo
High
pra
school
cima, ele
and
sai
elementary.
correndo
He was in both.
E se dá melhor na fuga do closet. O Racho já quer jogar pela parte de baixo. Sabe que tem jogador aplicando vertical, Vicente tentando encontrar a bala certa, dá o dano pra cima do Rare, mas não finaliza. Quebra por ali o painel das AMI, espera pela troca, vê o cantinho do braço, não consegue a eliminação. Tem gente do lado do Vicente, agora sim, pega de lado o primeiro.
Good positioning
derruba o
from
segundo,
Vivi.
deixando
But he gets
uma
traded here,
tentativa
unfortunately.
de se retomar.
I feel like they just, like, don't have a good sense of, like, where their teammates are, you know?
E o dano
I think this is a 7-0. Just watching the way they've played, I mean, this is not even an unwinnable round. Now it is. But just watching the way they're playing, it just feels like they don't understand what parts of the map are safe and what parts of the map are not. Which, like, honestly, you could even say about, like, fucking when we're playing unranked. I have the same problem. But, you know. I'm playing unranked and we're not really communicating. These guys are in a team. Azazel, are you implying that Extra needs to get his friends to rig football games so that he can gamble on them and profit? That feels like that should be a bannable offense, but you are a mod, so I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Lair wasn't in our comp pool. You're not wrong. I'm very excited for Lair to come to pro play so I can learn what the fuck that map does. Genuinely, sometime before the start of Stage 2, we're gonna do a stream where we straight up just run around Lair and I learn what the map actually is. I'm not kidding, we are doing that. Probably not for a little while, but we will be doing that. Quack is hyping up MIBR to make the upset better. If Quack do not win this round right here, it may be Jover. I mean, it's already Jover. The fact that they've lost both of the strongest bomb sites in Oregon on attack. I mean, like, if this was 2 pro teams, I wouldn't say that that's a death sentence. But for a tier 3 team, like, I don't have any faith that they're going to be able to pull back this disadvantage.
Pelo menos viu na primeira rodada a equipe dos Patinhos jogando sim no segundo andar. E explorando os...
It's way too big. Okay, people said that exact same thing about Nighthaven, though.
A gente vê dois jogadores de mira cruzada.
And while Nighthaven is a very hard map to attack because of its size, it's a very fun map still to watch and competitive. I think Lair's going to be similar.
Ganhou espaço.
Where Lair's going to be very defender-sided.
Mas é ele, imparável, máquina. Conseguindo a eliminação
But I
contra
think
o
it's going to
Léo.
open some interesting opportunities.
Vem buscando já a próxima troca em direção.
And good teams will eventually figure it out and will get good at attacking it. Just like how Beast Coast figured out Nighthaven and have gotten good at attacking
Já dá
it.
info, o drone também vai confirmando o posicionamento, ele pensa em bater em retirada, mas ainda fica aqui em cima, tentando disputar uma troca.
Lair is
pra
way
garantir
bigger
a
than
igualdade de
Labs.
números. Acaba tomando pressão,
When you're
vai
only
retirada,
including
vai
like the
na
parts of the
área
rooms that
dele,
people are actually going
já
to
se
use though,
posiciona.
like Villa is technically one of the biggest maps in the pool because it's got a fucking big ass basement, but the basement's like basically irrelevant. I feel like Lair is the same situation. Where like there's so much useless space where functionally it's a smaller map than it actually is. Which I understand is like not a boon to it. It should not be a benefit that a map is has a bunch of useless rooms, but I think it does help with the size problem.
Toma a flash na
Oh, we'll
boca.
see, we'll see.
Vai estreitando, tentando surpreender, tentando pegar alguém até mesmo no pré-fire.
Troy owns
Mas
that
acaba caindo pro
basement.
Rare. Paladinho no chão. E mais uma tentativa
Okay.
de segurar
What
agora a
percentage of
desvantagem que
people
tem
bet
a
on
equipe
this
dos
being a
Patinhos.
7-0 or 7-1? 21% of you. 21% of you are very intelligent people. The rest of you,
Flash vai se
I'm
aproximando.
sorry, but you're losing
O cerco
channel
vem sendo
points here.
fechado. Raro não consegue essa
Axaya
troca
is
a
the
longa
only
distância.
one that's going to be making a
Vem
profit
caindo,
this
agora
game.
sim, vai de pré-fire, o Rash consegue a eliminação, vai tentando se proteger, mas é o Rare que consegue mais uma, troca
Like, this
rápida,
team is
eliminação dupla, o Gomes
no
vai clicando
teamwork
e
at all.
finaliza o Vicente.
This is genuinely the level of
Controle
teamwork
perfeito
our unranked
dessa
stack just
MG.
had.
Imaginou o jogador em cima, só teve o trabalho de
If we
finalizar,
couldn't
e o
beat
BR
a
garantiu
perma
o
Monty
2-0.
Clash main, they're not beating MIBR. Just been jinxed? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. You would have voted MIBR 7-0, be like Team Alab, Bullet Goat. Ah, what gives you so much faith in MIBR? Machina's doing well here. Machina was on... Oh, what team was Machina on? We watched Machina play back in the winter in the last tournament. What team was Machina from? I remember making a I don't know if I made a TikTok on Machina or if I just watched him play, but I definitely remember watching Machina. Was it Elevate Academy? I remember thinking he was kind of good. Why did he leave Elevate Academy? I guess he got picked up by a better team. It's a stupid question.
Essa Clash como grande surpresa pra defesa dos Patinhos, pelo menos não tinha aparecido.
Okay, yeah, that roster was Hunter, Machina, Naka, Yex, and Legacy. Legacy went on to play for Los in the North American League. Yex has been around for a while, and obviously he's now playing on MIBR. Machina is playing on MIBR. Hunter we just watched, right? Hunter's
O Vicente
on
mostrando o
Elevated
seu
Academy
escudão, o
still.
seu choquezão, o Léo
And
conseguiu
Naka's on
eliminação
Elevated
no
Academy
Lunch, o Rex
still.
vem trocando na mesma medida, dando mais giro, mais disparo. Esperando ainda pelo próximo flanco, é a Frost no chão.
Why make those holes if you're going to reinforce it anyways? Where did he make the holes? I was
Ganhando espaço junto com o Gomes.
I was looking at Wikipedia. Was it
Dando
this
aquele
hole here?
pulinhozinho pelas costas.
The attic breach?
O Massarico já sendo
If it was
operante,
this one, he probably just changed his
vai
mind.
fazendo aquele trabalho de cuidar o pixel na abertura,
White?
tirou o escudo
Oh.
e puniu. Consegue eliminação pra cima
Yeah,
do
they
Rare,
probably
deixa
changed
dois
their mind.
jogadores no
Like
chão,
top white,
já
you mean,
garante seu
into
double,
games.
enquanto pela parte de cima, o Máquina vai levando o Vicente. Tenta fazer o push, Paladin tentando dar aquele dano, busca a troca, mas recua, vai valorizando a vida, vem a bang tabelada, acaba cegando a si mesmo por ali. Na região das costas do Léo, fez um pouco de barulho, imaginou que os jogadores sabiam. E já bate em retirada.
It's very annoying that this observer has the fucking
Esperando pelo contato,
has this fucking FPS in the bottom left, so I can't read the team names.
Vem tentando procurar por mais espaço. De
Like, it
mira
took me like
aberta,
10 seconds to figure out
Máquina,
Rare was
bota a
playing the
reta pra
blitz.
cima deles. Já diria XRM. Uma
Anyways, this
máquina
Machina guy's
pra
good,
deixar
dude.
somente o Rush
Maybe
sozinho no
Machina's
mundo
the next
nesse
fucking star of
1v2.
Brazil. Maybe Machina's the next fantasy.
Tempo contra ele, essa
God, I
ele
hope
tira a
not.
mão. A parede reforçada, não dá o ângulo talvez que ele gostaria agora de pegar. Acaba derrubando o Máquina. Um jogador somente de pé.
Oh,
Busca
he wins
finalização.
this. This is
Estefou,
unlosable
deu
for
ombrinho,
Rash.
finaliza,
What?
mas puxa pra cima.
Oh,
E
he
o
was
Liex
5 HP. He
está
actually just had to
esperto em
shoot his
segurar
gun
o
and
resto
not
das balas.
sprint into.
O
He knew
resto
where the
do
fucking
cartucho
guy
pra
was.
garantir o 4
Why
a
is he
0
sprinting and he
pro
knows
Red.
where Yex is? He's shooting at you. Bro, he's shooting at you. Dude, that was actually an unlosable round with the shotgun. He'd already downed the other guy. The guy was 5 HP. He thought he killed him? Oh my god. Who else would be alive? Was he just sprinting to get the disable off because he thought the guy was dead? Hello? I may need to ban anybody who said that Panthos was going to win this game. That might be the worst the worst prediction that we've had all day. My boys are getting the jitters. I mean, they're definitely panicking. Let me look at the groups standing for this game as well real quick. This is Group B. MIBR won their first game. They beat FaZe Clan.
Patrocinado pelo Máquina.
Quack played against Sinistro's Football Club. And Wikipedia's not up to date, so we've got to check the Challenger page to see how that game went.
Para esses últimos 2 rounds de defesa.
They
Suficiente pra bater de frente.
won that game.
Nos últimos confrontos, a equipe do MBR garantiu a vitória em cima da FaZe.
So both these teams technically came into this matchup with 1 win and 0 losses.
7-3.
MIBR played an actual good game though. A good
Só
team.
pediu
Quack
remédio
did
enquanto tá
not.
olhando as informações.
We got a rehost coming up, so let's go check what the other game's up to. They're playing Skyscraper.
Tá que, não que esteja errando, mas. Não
This
tá
game
conseguindo
is
achar brecha.
W7M Academy versus, I think, a bunch of randos. Oh no, Sinistro's FC. W7M Academy, I think, are favorites in this game. W7 Academy won their first match
Case Yuri,
of the
Yuri,
group
Dai,
stage
Yuri.
against.
Aí, Cole, Bragode, Safety, Med e o Taps.
Amomina X.
Da equipe da Sinistros. Top 7M já confirma uns 3 pontinhos.
I would
Interessante, mas
assume that W7M Academy are likely to get like 3rd place in this group. For those who don't know, the way groups work, there's 4 groups of 6. Every group has 2 pro teams and then 4 tier 2 teams. Except for actually Group C has 3 pro teams. And Group D has 3 pro teams. Okay. The groups that play today have 2 pro teams and 4 tier 2 teams.
E a equipe da T-Rex conseguiu virar. Dessa vez, vamos ver o que vai rolar nesse momento. Pode ser um déjà vu, pode ser ou não.
We'll go back over to the MIBR game as soon as it starts.
O lance é, 4º round normalmente é a leitura da defesa, tá? Conseguem fazer a leitura da defesa e como eles estão se comportando.
Big fan of FaZe losing to I Love My Ex.
Na Sinistros ou a W7M.
Yeah, there have been a couple of weird losses so far.
Aliás, eu tenho essa 12.
FaZe lost to MIBR though. They didn't lose to I Love My Ex
Volta
yet.
W7M a utilizar o rosa, tá? Por favor.
Oh, yes, they did actually. They've played 2 games already.
O rosa pink deles é
Sorry,
maravilhoso.
Wikipedia not
Eles
being
voltaram
updated
pra
is confusing me.
cinza e branco.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Ai, não. Mataram a
FaZe Clan are
pegada da
0-2.
7M ali, pô.
They must just not be taking this game seriously at all. It would not surprise me if FaZe Clan are purposely throwing to get the tournament over with as soon as possible so they just don't have to play.
Abre no perigo. Abre no perigo no prefire, mas quem tava na escada era Levi. Levi não. Quem que tava na escada? Dark Ace. Dark Ace e do outro lado o safety já tirando os gadgets da parte de baixo. Medzão marcando agora esse rapel invertido.
Yeah, FaZe are 0-2 in this
Rateiro
group.
também pra tentar encontrar posicionamentos.
Which FaZe
Não,
being
já encontrou
0-2
uma boa
basically
lógica.
means
A
that
rotação dos
MIBR
jogadores,
should
tira a
be
cara agora.
guaranteed first place.
Exatamente.
Genuinely, the only
mandando
team that looks like they
piriri,
could beat
piriri.
MIBR for first place in this group are
Levi levou um
W7M.
medzinho.
W7M Academy, of
A
course.
primeira eliminação boa do Levi. Achou o jogador dando bobeira. na
Maybe
parte
I Love My Ex could win as well, but
externa. Agora o Pixel. Tava ligeiro ali o safety. Viu o prefire do adversário também. Quem tava mais próximo era o Ian. Marca fechada agora o Pixel do jogador. Quase que ele encaixa uma
why is the
bala.
name Dark Eyes
Quase que
familiar
ele
to me?
consegue pegar um bom movimento agora dos jogadores. Ei, o Bragode caiu.
Wasn't there like an
consegue
APAC player named
confirmar,
Dark
mas o
Eyes or
Bragode caiu
something?
na
I don't think
verdade,
it's
tá?
the same guy.
Vamos ver.
I could also just be like completely
A bala
making that
veio.
up.
Ah, safetyzão. O Ian acabou conseguindo pegar
Somehow
a
this
bola,
game is
agora no
more of
movimento,
a
tá na
stomp
sequência
than the other
C4
game.
do Dark Ace.
Probably because it's just skyscraper defense and skyscraper attacks are really hard.
Rodada perfeita em sequência,
This game could
Tami.
genuinely end before the rehost of our
Duas
primary game
rodadas
ends.
tranquilíssimas agora para a equipe da W7M. Quarto ponto.
Imagina a
Sequência.
confiança desse time agora. Pô.
Pois é, sequência rápida e ligeira ali para a W7M. Dois primeiros rounds a gente teve
What should you
um
get
atrito
to
maior.
eat? I'm going to a food festival tonight for my supper.
Tanto que, né,
I think you should get,
Vamos ver se isso vai se manter.
honestly, extra, it's a soup day today.
lance é.
Get some soup.
4 pontos já foram. Nessas duas próximas agora, vamos ver o que vai rolar desse momento. Vão trocando o bomb site novamente, mesmo tipo de defesa.
Like a nice, like,
Você vai ver essa
tomato
leitura,
bisque.
eles precisam fazer essa leitura agora com
Mm.
o CTM.
That sounds good. A creamy tomato bisque. Maybe some, like, cheesy bread on the side. Oh my god. It's supposed to be 106 degrees, you said soup. There's cold soups. Yeah, there's summer soups.
Impressionante.
Maybe not a cold tomato bisque, although I'm sure you could do it.
Tá ligazinha. É entre o que eu chamo de samurai.
Chilled
e o
cucumber
soup.
soup? That sounds awful, I
Dá
won't
pra
lie.
fazer com
Cucumber is
samurai
ass.
Do dragão também.
But there are
Essa
good
passagem
cold
do dragão
soups.
É uma boa. Essa passagem
forte.
aqui é interessante se ter também, mas essa passagem só pode ser feita quando tem alguma coisa evitando a visão desse lugar aqui, ó.
Sim, sim. Porque
E aqui,
tem as Amelie, né?
você pode ver que as equipes estão meio que evitando fechar, abrir essa posição, porque normalmente bota o espelho negro. e você
W7
aperta
Academy
essa
seems like a
passagem,
promising tier
ou
2
você fecha
roster.
completamente, ou você deixa
I think so, yeah.
Então,
I mean, like, Levy...
lá pra
Tá
baixo tem ele.
interessante.
Levy was on
Tá ali, né?
Pois é.
Como que peita aí? Fala pra mim.
Team
O
1?
safety na parte de
Back in the
baixo,
day?
bem livre naquele espaço, pode.
What team
Pode
was
ser um
Levy
momento
on?
ali
Let me Google this.
de segurança pra ele e vai ter bomba lógica, tá? Já
Or was it
manda
Black
ele pro-
Dragons?
Do outro lado sofre bastante dano agora
No, it
Bragode,
was
mas
Team
finaliza
1, I was
agora o
right.
Ion. Já não vai
Levy
ter
was
uma
on the
rodada
Team 1
clean
that
pra
won the
eles.
Mexico Major.
A dronagem
That's
avança,
right.
posicionamento agora do jogador
Mexico
por lá,
Major
passagem
champion
do
Levy
Dark
is on W7
Ace.
Academy.
Tava dando bobeira, acaba tomando
Ion's
essa
been
bala.
around the block too. Ion was
Claro,
on
já tem o Yuri, consegue
I'm
devolver um pouco mais,
Googling
tira um pouco dessa
FaZe,
vantagem.
that's right, from way back in the
Tá
day.
bem, bem, mas o avanço agora da equipe
So they've
toda
combined
pra aquele
some like
espaço,
really
tá?
experienced players
Vai
with
acabar vindo.
seemingly some rookies.
Exato.
Tem que tentar segurar.
I don't know, if we were watching this game closer, I would give you a better take on like,
Levi do
you
outro
know, if
lado,
that worked, if it's working.
marcando naquela parte de
But
baixo,
generally,
Levi na rotação,
the
Yuri.
formula
Muito
of some
bom
experienced players who know what the fuck they're doing and some young players who have a lot of talent is like a very good
Lateral tá
formula,
vazio,
you know?
Não tem ninguém por lá. Não sei se pode ter uma dronagem avançada. Ela pode pegar a galerinha de surpresa, hein? Vamos ver se vai ter realmente uma função para aquele lado. Tá preocupados. Já conseguiram achar a câmera. Avança a dronagem agora dos jogadores. Tá tendo trabalho para aquele lado. O jogador ainda não sabe o posicionamento.
Okay, the
da base.
MIBR game has 10 players in the lobby, so
Completo
we'll probably swap back to that
posicionamento,
game
vão
after
começando a
this
trabalhar
round.
diretamente. A abertura daquele lado também. Eu não entendi porque eles abriram aquele paredão. Já que é domínio deles, gastaram ali naquele lado, não sei porquê exatamente. Mas desce a Ashe, tá? O God acaba descendo.
É raro ser quase baixo, hein?
Exatamente, é raro ser 4 baixo. Tá marcando ainda, os jogadores não avançaram. Ela tá riciosa.
Bom, já que fizeram a C4 de baixo, não tem mais perigo de levar C4.
Ó o Yuri, ó o Yuri. Tenta achar. Passagem de novo, tá aí no cantinho.
I do think W7M
Mais uma
has
flash,
some.
mais uma pra
I
cima
think
dela.
W7M's
Tá
main
no
team
caminho certo.
have
Pode
some
ser o
room
momento
for
das balas.
improvement
Med garante a
as
primeira,
far as
tá
their
garante a
roster
segunda.
goes.
Pra God na sequência, o Taps finaliza.
Like, I don't know if
Exatamente.
O que isso é bom pra equipe
I don't know if
é
like
que
Dots and Dash really hang on that team.
aquela ajudada.
I think Volps is insane. I think Lobin is obviously their star player. I think Dodez is pretty good.
Que dá aquela ajudada a esfriar o MBR por
But Dots and Dash, I don't know, man. I don't know that they can be like major champion players. I know they've come close already, but that was a fucking monster performance from Lobin and Maya.
Ele por aí, mas é o Paladin.
So, if W7M Academy can train up some players that are pretty good, that can maybe replace Dots and Dash on the main team,
Por mais um.
that's a fucking recipe for success.
Mas de longe,
Anyways, Paladin with the Nora Rengo skin. We're going OG here.
espera conseguir
If you've forgotten, this Quack team are playing way over aggressive, constantly on Oregon basement. This is, I believe, their 4th attempt on the bottom bomb site, maybe 3rd.
dos patinhos. Alguns pixels ainda sendo feitos, mas é caçado por aqui o Vicente.
No, I think it's their
Máquina
3rd
conseguiu
attempt. I think it's their
mais
3rd
uma.
attempt.
Seria a eliminação de número 9. Já na conta
New
dele.
lobby, new Quack, let's go.
Pela torre
I
grande,
did
pelo
say I
Quack,
kind of
já
don't
vai
mind the
sendo
solo Goyo roam, and they did lose the Goyo in the roam, and they've gotten everybody else back to site. So I actually don't mind this right now.
Domínio já feito. Carito do Flores já vai dando aquela descida.
Lobin invited Blaze to stay at the Vegas team house. Really? Wait, what Vegas team house?
De quebrar alguns utilitários sem se expor muito, né? Já quebrou por ali o escudo do Goi, a gente vê os painéis das Ami.
You know who was also called over aggressive? Furia, the world champions. Nobody called Furia over aggressive.
Já suas granadas incendiárias pra impedir.
Furia would be aggressive, especially when they thought that you were dog shit.
Destruindo agora.
But when Furia were going against an opponent they really respected, they played very, very smart.
Drone sendo tirado, mais um painel da
I do think Furia were the type of team who got pretty cocky against teams they knew they were better against, and they did play over aggressive in those situations. But like they played over aggressive when they knew they could get away with it, you know.
Do Bud, que vem fazendo esse push, buscando um off-angle, acaba caindo, mas rapidamente tá de pé pelo máquina. Já vai utilizando seu boost. Vem buscando essa passagem.
Los at Atlanta. I didn't realize they had a... Were they just boot camping before the Atlanta Major? Is that what it was?
Vai buscando o double. O Bullet deixa mais um no chão. O triple kill na mão do Harry. Vai fazendo e personalizando
That's
o
pretty
round
sick.
conforme consegue. O mestre das armas, o John Wick do MBR, vai garantindo o triple
Oh, it
kill,
wasn't the
deixando
Siege
os
team
patinhos
house.
no placar.
Oh, okay.
A equipe dos patinhos e acabou caindo.
Is that just because Blaze was rooting for them so loudly in Atlanta? That was such a fun fucking event, man. The crowd, adopting Los as the home team was, like, so beautiful to watch. It was really, really fun. The Los fans in Atlanta were fucking awesome. I know Blaze was in there. 0-5 down on Oregon defense. I'm telling you this is a 7-0. Blaze and Co were the only Los fans during the DZ game. Yeah, they were OG. Everybody else jumped on the bandwagon in the semifinals.
A virada de lados. Vem chegando ao glorioso.
You should have gone extra. That's dope, though.
Roundzinho pra dar esse perdão.
That's like my favorite shit about esports, man. Bringing people together, creating fun fucking moments.
Trazendo essa Valk.
Atlanta was the first major you watched? That's a good major. I think especially for like for what it was, like on paper, Los making the grand finals for an event outside of Brazil is pretty bad viewership wise, right? Because like Los are a team that like before Atlanta, nobody really cared about, nobody really liked, nobody had any like real attachment to. And they weren't even like a different region than the team that won the whole event. But the fans showed up and they made it fucking hella worth. Anyways, I know I'm like not talking about this game at all, but like they're planting 5v3. There's zero fucking intel on anybody on Quack. Like, what do you want me to say here, bro? What do you want me to say here? My first R6 esports tournament I ever watched was SI 2018. I think I watched Liquid versus Vitality was my first game. No, it wasn't Liquid Vitality because they did not play each other at that event. Okay, I'm confused. It was definitely Liquid. It might have been Liquid versus Rogue. Because it was definitely Liquid versus a big org. What was the event that took place in the stock exchange? That was SI 2020, right? No, SI 2021. It was the COVID SI. Yeah, that's the channel point prediction. Congratulations to everybody who... Actually, no, sorry. It's how many rounds they lose, not how many rounds they win. Technically, a 6-round in a row Oregon attacking comeback against a professional Rainbow Six team is possible. But it would be the biggest throw I've seen in a while.
6-0 por aqui. Chance de uma partida perfeita.
The first game was Black Dragons beating Penta during the Season 7 Pro League Finals. You mean Liquid beating Penta? Season 7 was Atlantic City, right? Or no, that was Season 9. No, it was Season 7. Or was that Season 9?
Equipe dos patinhos, mas a primeira eliminação cai na mão dele. Bullet levando o Léo pro chão, deixando 5 contra 4.
No, that was Season 7. Yeah, I'm right.
Sabendo que pode ter flanco sendo feito pra cima dele.
You meant Season 6. Ah, okay, fair enough.
Prefere sair e evitar uma troca.
What's up, Lolly? Webcam has overheated. I'm working to get it fixed right now, as you can see. Just getting the work done.
Com somente 2 peças, o Máquina conseguiu a eliminação para cima do Vicente, o Rush tentando chegar mais perto para se unir, consegue.
You often confuse 6 and 7.
Primeiro, Bruno segundo. Rush com um double kill, deixando 3 contra 2. Imaginando um possível flanco. Paladinho ainda vem de drone. Rush vem na mira. 1 minuto e meio pra ser jogado.
Can you TK Ashen? No.
De
I do want to add TK into Mini Siege. There's a lot of stuff I want to add to Mini Siege. It's like a slow process, though. We're adding things every now and again.
O Doni informa o primeiro e segundo jogador, talvez. Dentro do bombe, o Paladin vem se posicionando um pouco mais perto do alçapão. O tempo fica escasso, 1 minuto restante para jogar só e somente.
What are you even replying to?
Vem descendo mais rateiro para tirar alguns utilitários. Vem Bang tabelada, vai buscando pressão por alguns lugares e se reposicionando a equipe dos patinhos.
Add what role you want to be and that changes what ops you get.
Na principal por aqui,
Maybe.
o Hash
I probably
pegou,
won't do that. If anything, I would
Granada,
add a
fez
way
tudo
for
que
you to
pôde.
pick your operators.
Pra botar pressão, chamar atenção. Enquanto o cerco vem sendo feito.
First game was
Abertura
Bleed
difícil,
beating
será que
M80.
surpresa, nada
God
disso,
damn, you're
imaginou,
brand new.
Abriu, matou. Gomes com o double kill.
Wow.
Finaliza pra equipe do BBR.
Well,
Glorioso,
chat, I
surpreendente.
know we're all surprised, but MIBR beat Quack 7-0.
De 3, o Yuri cegaço, ele garante a eliminação.
This game looks kind of hype.
Tem passagem.
That's 5-2. It's about to be
Acaba
6-2.
recuando.
Yeah, we might be ending stream
O
pretty
jogador
quick here,
no chão
chat.
Acaba sendo ressado.
Congratulations,
Ressado.
Axaya, the only one
Abertura
smart
na
enough to
frente, a
assume
bola
that
veio da
W7M would,
Triple kill
or
pra
sorry,
finalizar. Sexto
MIBR would slam
ponto,
that
meus
game.
amigos. Match point pra W7M Academy.
Netpoint agora, chat. É GG ou é LT?
É o momento, é a pergunta, né? Bom, ataque dessa vez, o que eles apostaram nesse momento?
No, I have some stuff I have to get done today after stream, so we're not going to keep going. But I will be live tomorrow.
Uma defesa avançada, muito bem posicionada, na verdade. Deixaram o Will sozinho pra fazer o último trabalho, que era tirar a mira daquele ponto. E começaram a focar diretamente a Geisha. Já tinham pego a primeira eliminação, o Teps avançou, acho que displicentemente pra aquele ponto, desculpa.
I'll be live tomorrow, kind of with a short stream. I want to go over some of the news of the week, chat with you guys for a bit, maybe play some Siege. I don't know.
A movimentação foi boa.
I probably won't play Siege, to be honest with you. Tomorrow we'll be live for a bit. We'll just chat about Siege for a little bit. There's no games going on tomorrow. There is some Brazil games going on tomorrow, but they're really early in the day. And I want to watch the Dota Riyadh Masters finals. So I'm going to skip streaming Brazil to watch Dota tomorrow. And then I'll go live after. And basically just cover maybe do a bit of VOD reviews if there's anything good to do, but talk about the news, VOD review a bit if there's stuff. Kind of see how it goes, play it by ear. And then Monday we're doing the OSA stream. Monday we are talking about why OSA is the worst attacking operator in the game. Thanks to the games earlier. Thank you, Kane. Sorry, they were kind of dog shit games.
Ai, ó, chat. Eu ajudei quem não entendeu aí. Eu entendi.
But I still appreciate you joining in.
Você agora nesse momento.
Aí.
Tamo
Mas,
junto.
o lance é, quando você é narrador, você tem que ter um leque maior de palavras, sabe?
É.
Então, cada dia que você aprende uma palavrinha nova, você tem que utilizar.
Ligando pra mim.
É, não tem
Okay, perhaps all Sinistro Football Club needed was for us to join in with the co-stream and give them our energy. To allow Madison to, whilst full blind, get his first frag of the round,
De novo.
Vem pra cima.
or back off and play
Rotação,
sight.
rotação
That's also
rápida do Will.
acceptable.
Vai conseguindo avançar rápido. Jogador foi pelas costas.
They're
tá
not
livre.
holding, they have almost
Vai
zero map
tranquilinho
control on the
pro
side of
lado,
Sinistro.
ninguém
They're not
consegue
holding
evitar
Dragon,
a
they're not
passagem
extending,
dele
they're
pra
not
aquele
playing
lado.
below.
Abertura completa.
They're
Jogador
really
jogando
hunkered up in
completamente,
sight.
ele tá solitário
Oh, they actually have
no
one
campo,
player
a bola
below.
solta nas costas, o
And they've
controle
got
de
the opening
eliminação.
pick. Huge.
Avançaiu, pega o primeiro. Na
Okay,
sequência,
somebody trade
quase
Ion,
consegue pegar o
please.
segundo. O Cole garante
Nobody's
o
trading
segundo
Ion.
dele. Na frente,
There's the
acabou
trade.
de-
Okay, okay,
Agora,
okay.
W7M
Little skyscraper
muito
defense
mais
action?
igual ele, Levi, mas não consegue
That's what I'm
pra
talking
finalizar.
about.
Sinistros,
I'll be
garante.
honest, I was setting that up for failure because I assumed they were going to get 7-2'd, but maybe there's some hope here.
Eu vi uma agressividade aí que as outras rodadas não tinham.
Why did I start playing Rainbow Six Siege today? Again? Today? I played today because we were watching Brazil, but there was an hour-long break between the games. And I didn't think you guys wanted an hour of GeoGuessr.
Cueco? Não.
Is Blackbeard better than Osa? No. Osa is better than Blackbeard, but I like to say that Osa is the worst in the game because it sounds more dramatic than second or third worst op in the game.
Mas o que me chamou a atenção agora foi a passada fácil do Will, mas a equipe restante da W7M, eu tentei puxar alguém naquele momento, você percebeu, né? Que eu tentei dar uma puxada em algum jogador ali. Ninguém tava perto. Não, ninguém tava perto. Ninguém tava perto. Eu achei que eles poderiam ter engajado ali junto com o Will, mas a equipe da W7M não conseguiu chegar no
Extra, you do not bring the moral up of the games. You name yourself Jesse so people think that you're me, and then you shit talk all the opponents, and so I get the bad rep.
Garante o seu terceiro ponto, agora 6-3.
You're not bringing the moral up.
Arriscou o rush, né? Arriscou aquele rushzão com o match point na mão. Até rimou. Vamos lá. Tá aí de novo. Tá aí dessa vez toca com ele. Né?
Blackbeard low-key, not the worst off pick. You've seen Forrest play him with the DMR and do things. Kane, no. No. We're not using Forrest as our excuse for why Blackbeard is a good operator.
O time que tá ganhando, ele vai pensar assim, pô, eles não vão arriscar um push, né, pô? Que isso?
Eles não são loucos, né, meu? Pois é.
Xia called that to a T. Yeah.
Porque o jogador é cansado, ele sabe disso. Olha, ele tá embaixo da janela, ele não viu. Jogador embaixo da janela! Bragode!
Ai, véi.
Ó, Dronagem.
I'm very excited to co-stream Esports World Cup because I very rarely get to co-stream NA teams. I'm usually on the desk for those games.
Começou a tentar jogar soltinha,
So I'm
né,
very
galera?
excited to talk to
Pessoal da
chat about
Sinistros
all the NA
começou a
teams
falar, "Guys, vou
that
fazer
will
minha
eventually be
gameplay aqui.
playing.
Vou tentar fazer a minha. Vou tentar
Gunner
fazer a
plays
minha.
Blackbeard on
Tá
Oregon
com
from
7
time to
que a gente
time.
tava pensando.
I asked
Vou
Gunner
tentar
about the
fazer a
time he
minha.
picked
Ai,
Blackbeard on
ai, ai.
Oregon. I think he's done it
consegue.
once.
Quase
Um,
consegue evitar. Ah,
I'm pretty sure he said he was just fucking around. Maybe I'm wrong.
Belo trabalho, agora mano Bragode arriscando tudo.
Maybe he
Pra
said he
conseguir
played
pegar
it
boas
once in
eliminações,
scrims.
quase que ele consegue pegar
No, I
bola
remember the
baixo,
story. I
vai
remember the
que
story.
sai daquele
He played it
espaço.
once in scrims, and the scrim team he was playing against typed in chat and said you wouldn't do that on game day. So he did it on game day one time just to prove them wrong.
Sei, mas quem tomou do outro lado
That's
foi
what the
o
story was.
Novamente.
So I don't know if I would say Gunner,
Vai pro
quote,
lado.
plays
Tem uma
Blackbeard on
caixa, o jogador
Oregon.
faz. Quase. Na passada o jogador faz.
Enjoy your pizza,
É
Xia.
o Bragode, é o Bragode, é o Bragas, é o Bragas. Ele tá tentando de um lado pro outro, o jogador tenta. Na descida veio.
Extra, if W7M clutch this up, I'll look at your dog.
But
they're not clutching this up.
Olha o timing,
Oh, actually good buck play.
play. Consegue deitar. Ele sabe
Wait,
jogador
60
pro ar,
seconds on the
vem no
clock?
profile,
If they
consegue
get this
não,
kill, they win the
vem na
round.
bala, não finaliza, tá
If they get this
finalizando
kill, they
do
win the
lado.
round. Right
Vem de
here.
um lado pro outro, corre o jogador, ele não sabe
Dark
da
Eyes is a little bit
passada,
panicked,
vem na
though.
frente dele, lá do outro
Dark Eyes
lado,
doesn't get
atrás,
this.
vai na
Oh,
bala,
he does get
consegue
the kill.
deitar.
Madison refuses to shoot his gun. Okay.
Darkeyes finaliza double ali, por mais
Now
que
they can
tivesse
work a
dado
buck
time,
down
né, que marcou
below.
ali a
They
bala
got
pra cima do
Dokkaebi.
cara,
I don't know where the
mas
fuck
é dele.
Dokkaebi's going.
Deitou.
Currently on the karaoke window. That's not the greatest place to be.
Tem tempo, tá? 30 segundos.
Diffuse Kid, I think, is top black.
Vamos ver a Thay.
Yeah.
A Thay é braba, cara.
Yeah, Dokkaebi's got to get in this window. There's nobody on black stairs. They should know this.
E eu consegui.
Era a
Nossa, eu
passagem.
consegui fazer o que na minha cabeça era impossível, pô.
Darkeyes.
Mas foi uma vez só também.
Vamos lá, Teps.
Consegui
Oh.
dar uma bala na Thay, pô.
Com na bala. Consegue levar o Darkeyes. Tá
Nah.
complicada a vida. Vem ela, Thay. Mas
Só
tem
ela.
que
They
mobilizar,
kind of
tipo,
panic.
tá por lá,
Thai
meus
is
amigos.
not a great
Estamos
player,
aqui,
I
então.
feel. I fear.
Quarto ponto, 6-4.
I don't like the way they played that. They hesitated a lot outside the building. I think it was pretty clear the right call was to jump in black stairs and then try to pinch with your teammate. By the time he got to top black, his teammate was already dead. Maybe could have gone up main or something, but I don't know. Decision making there wasn't great.
Muito obrigado pelo seu raid, meu querido. Obrigadão mesmo. Um beijão pra todo mundo que tá chegando aqui do nosso querido Caster Bonzo, né? Ou Bonzo.
Excited watching DZ beat all the teams and win Esports World Cup.
Ah, ele voltou agora a fazer transmissões do Siege aí, mano. Welcome to the jungle, tá ligado?
I hope they do, to be honest. I mean, I hope to see an NA team win. I'm gonna be super fucking biased, just so you know. When we get to Esports World Cup, I'm gonna be hella biased for every NA team.
No final da rodada ali, você nem escutou o que eu falei, mano.
É que eu tive que ignorar.
Simplesmente.
Eu tive
Não, eu
que
sei.
ignorar. Mas.
Não, mas eu tô...
Thai's okay, they're not a
dar
fans-to
bala
player.
na Thay não é fácil não, né?
Não, eu consegui dar... Não, mano, eu tô até agora sem acreditar, tá? Eu até clipei, porque esse momento foi o único na minha vida.
Is Thai a woman?
Quer dizer, agradeço
That's
a
cool.
confiança da minha mãe, meu pai, em mim.
Em um dia dar bala na Thay, entendi.
Isso.
Tá aí. A mesma coisa que quando eu matei o.
Não,
o
mas
Nesk.
aí foi uma vez pra nunca mais, né?
Teve uma vez que eu matei o Nesk varado, mano.
Olha lá. Barato.
Fiquei, cara, foi uma casal depois que
I
ele foi
see.
varado,
Thai
fiquei
comes from
preocupado
W7M
pra
female. She
jogar.
got promoted to the
Aí eu fui ver o replay,
academy
nossa,
team.
disparado, realmente.
Although I actually
Cara,
don't think the
consegui
W7M
jogar.
female exists anymore.
Que
So she
isso,
might still be
Dragodão?
playing for the W7M
Eles estão querendo, tá?
uh,
Eles estão querendo. A galera tá querendo,
academy
meus
or
amigos.
female team if that team comes back.
Sinistros
But
FC estão querendo essa
Interesting.
jogatina e estão querendo ir pro AT, tá? Aí, ó.
Estão buscando.
Tá buscando real. Gameplay. Será que vai arriscar alguma
well,
coisa?
she's on the Zoe today.
Volta pro home site, jogador. Ninguém mais próximo, ele tá tentando fazer aquela limpa.
This is where we see if W7M are actually throwing or not. Because this should be the easiest bomb site on the map to attack. Now you did already lose your Grim, I think, to a spawn peak. But this is a good bomb site for Blitz. This is honestly a really good bomb site to just take 0 map control, jump in, and fucking plant inside a kitchen. You need a bit of pressure in Geisha. And maybe some like smokes or something. But this is it's quite hard to deny that plant. The smoke should help. The smoke might be able to stop a jump in like that. And they have 1 C4 probably on the mute. In fact, it has to be on the mute. Okay, there goes the C4. Problem 1 out of 2 solved. They Zo stun in through Geisha. They pop the logic bombs. Is this the execute? It feels like the execute, but it's not. Nobody is actually getting in the building off that. Thaya's in. Thaya's taking fights. She's not in. Yuri dies. No, I think they're actually throwing. I think they're actually throwing this game. I don't know what the idea really was for that push. I wish I kind of knew where the Blitz ended up entering and dying. I didn't catch that. My guess is he jumped in the kitchen window. But the rest of the team seems to be playing more here around barbecue, so it might have been into barbecue. Tough to say. In any case, this is a failed rush, an unlosable or unwinnable round.
Nossa, daqueles.
Ele viu outro, ele viu outro. Tem dois no pixel, na verdade.
The toxic babes are stalling out Thigh too, so she actually just cannot move a muscle here.
Sobrou pra Thay e a bala também no safety. Bala encaixadíssima agora quinto ponto.
If Hispanic Latam is the worst tier 1 region, what's the second worst? Probably Mena, yeah.
Vocês vão gritar no ou vocês vão ouvir o grito do OT, tá?
Cara, eles estão de parabéns. Que recuperação, cara.
O lance é que eu falei, isso aí, pô. Tudo que eles estavam postando pra fazer ali do individual.
I think the ranking of regions goes North America number 1, Brazil number 2, Europe number 3, Korea number 4, Southeast Asia number 5, Oceania number 6, Japan number 7, MENA number 8, and Hispanic number 9.
Ou simplesmente vamos fazer, largar a galera no mapa e deixar um cara no bomb? Foi o que aconteceu aqui agora. Vamos deixar a galera realmente.
OCE is definitely not the worst region at, behind LATAM.
Quando necessário. Foi o que aconteceu. Foi o que rolou.
Like, it's true that OCE only has one good team, but that one good team is like decent.
6-2, tá, guys? E agora está no 6-5.
Vamos ver agora.
Korea's so top heavy. Fucking Southeast Asia is so top heavy. What do you want about? Southeast Asia have one team that make it to every event and one team that goes to the finals against them in every event and always loses. Or in every qualifier. Korea's number 1 team is better than Southeast Asia's number 1 team, and Korea is deeper than Southeast Asia. Korea in any spot other than 4th, I think is insane. I don't think you can argue Korea any other spot.
Impressionante, pô.
Que a gente ainda está na época dos arranha-céus.
PSG Talon are genuinely the best hope APAC has had in years.
Tá por vir, tá?
And I understand Sandbox get a lot of shit, and D Plus get a lot of shit, and those teams aren't very good. But like we're comparing them to like Fury, and then like Elevate, I guess. Like no.
Só foi na bala. Conseguiu tirar o Buck, o cara da sequência. Pode ser que a gente tenha realmente um OT na frente aí. Passou Dorninho.
You were distracted. How did I rate the regions? North America, Brazil, Europe, Korea, Southeast Asia, Australia, Japan, MENA, Hispanic.
Lembrando que da última vez esse bomb site foi invadido, foi um game de vitória completa, fechadíssima ali pra W7M, e dessa vez tá fechado. O bomb site tá fechado e tá fechado em nome da Sinistros. Do outro lado de novo, o safety, é o cara. É o cara do jogo. É o cara do jogo. Safety conseguindo pegar boa. O Will na sequência conseguiu pegar dele. Cole já foi levado.
W7M to avoid overtime.
Rapaz.
They need to clutch a 3v5 attack onto Office Exhibition.
Tá nervoso.
Despite having a seizure midway through, Dokkaebi hacks the cams. Defense should probably shoot the top house cam now if they haven't already. I believe they have.
Muito na dúvida do que fazer agora os jogadores. Momento devagar de passagem.
They did.
Tem uma marcação muito bem tranquila. Bem das tranquilas.
It's a very linear attack. No, actually, sorry. There's one person outside of exhibition.
Vai ter
One
abertura.
person outside trophy.
Agora da Tai. Abre uma liga. Ai, 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 ai.
I got no problems with this
Parece
attack.
que ele consegue
They're just
encaixar
gonna
uma
have
boa.
to muscle through the man disadvantage.
É uma
Zostone is a
vantagem
good
de
way to
jogador
get an
apenas,
advantage.
então ainda
Logic
dá pra
Bomb into
travar
Zostone into
uma
push is probably your
entrada, mas
best
vamos
bet
ver.
here. There's the stun.
Marca agora o Teps com esse
They're
apoio
kind of just
aqui,
stalling.
rapaz.
I feel like this W7M Academy is like genuinely a little bit afraid here.
Flash, exatamente.
At some point, you gotta say fuck it and walk someone in. Even if you lose, just like try to go for the trade, you know?
Bragode, toma mais uma bala, tem lateral, eles não sabem, a bala encaixada.
Alright, actually, they play afraid and it gets them a free pick.
Boa, é o 3, safety na sequência, consegue pegar a triple kill dele. Marcação de novo, sobra somente ele. Mano,
Ion's kinda baiting his whole team here.
Passou. Ai, olha o safety. E
I wish they just
vem
pushed
lá,
together.
meus amigos, a equipe consegue então overtime.
What team from Korea picked up Jax?
Não grita isso aqui, tá? Tá lá, meus amigos. Tá lá, hein? 6-6, vai pro AT, a equipe da WC
Fear
vai
X,
perdendo ali a sua sequência, essa boa sequência que eles fizeram pra chegar no 6º ponto, mas a Sinistros foi na bala e na coragem. Foi peitando a
Here's the
mão,
thing.
foi tirando a brincadeira da mão da W7.
Neither Korea nor Southeast Asia are going to do anything on their
Tá
own.
sendo dividido.
I hate to say it, but like,
Tá?
for years, it has been proven that like these teams
O OT é
are simply just not going to get to the level of the other regions without importing talent from the other regions. And by talent, that could be coaches, that could be players, right? Without importing people to like teach them how to play the international meta. And Korea has just had way more money put into it to import those players. Like literally 4 teams in Korea have imported international players or coaches, which is going to start like really leveling up the power of the region. I think it's already started leveling up the level of the region. And in Southeast Asia, it's only Bleed doing that. And it's good that Bleed is doing that. However, they don't have the level of like their opponents aren't going to rise with them. And I think it's very hard to be a great team if you play in a region full of just like terrible fucking teams. And I think Bleed do, and I think that PSG Talon do less so.
Ali tem flash, são 3 jogadores com flash ali. Então, ó, dessa vez a tentativa do Bragode foi cancelada ali, falando, aqui não, meu parceiro. De novo, tá tirando.
What's up, Kretsu?
Tá tirando. Yuri já conseguiu pegar a eliminação pra cima
What
dele,
went wrong with
Sofreu
Japan?
bastante dano, mas ainda assim, sai vivo.
I mean, I think Japan and
Boa
Korea were
eliminação.
like, I don't know, man.
Em um posicionamento, mano, Cole, flash pra aquele spot, avança de novo, tentou pegar um posicionamento.
I feel like
interessante,
Japan
mas
is
o
just
jogador não
so
tava
in their own
muito disposto a
bubble
dar as caras.
that like they don't
Daqueles
improve.
Lá por baixo pode acabar atrapalhando o
Like
posicionamento
Japan
do
teams just play to win
Abriu bem.
Japan, and then they get to an international competition, and they just get their shit stomped, and they're just like, I guess we'll change nothing.
Vem lá pra
I guess we'll just keep playing the same way we always play.
marca ali por cima o posicionamento dele também. Safety. Passou o jogador. Madzinho. Madzinho marcando também de um lado pro outro. Tá complicado a vida. Tem aí o Tepzão.
Fearx is really good. Rin's a good player. Fearx get memed on a lot, but they're not as bad as people say.
Tá ligeiro, veitei flash, tá na preocupação. Tá na preocupação e do outro lado a bala comendo. A Tai tentando encontrar posicionamento. Do outro lado o Will, marcação na dupla. Vem de um lado, vem do outro. A Tai tentando abrir, não quer saber de muita coisa e volta pra dronagem.
Scars look promising with Nina and Rek, then both fell asleep once they played the non-Japan team.
Boa de novo agora o Teps.
Dude, Rek was so exciting in Copenhagen.
Não querem
Scars qualified to
dar
Copenhagen,
brecha
their
pra
first
eles terem
international
essa
tournament.
agressividade.
And Rek looked like so good, and I have not seen Rek play a good game since Copenhagen. I'm sure he's had them in the Japan League that I haven't been
E
watching,
aí, guys, bora?
but that team's been to every fucking event, and I have yet to see Rek have another good game.
Começando agora, o Yuri.
Like, it's so
Flash pra
sad.
cima deles. Lá do outro lado também. A bala veio. O Cole conseguiu igualar. Belo trabalho. O Cole está trabalhando muito bem pra equipe, rapaz. ainda. Brincador do outro lado da bala veio encaixada no gol! Mais uma dele. Tem no chão também mais um. Do outro lado vem ele, o Ian. Conseguiu encaixar, 3v3.
Remember when I said W7M Academy are probably fighting for first?
Mas do outro
in
lado
this
vem
group?
ele. É o safety.
I don't think they're
Também
fighting
pegou
for
a
first
eliminação.
anymore.
Vem na passada. Vai tentando segurar, belo trabalho, o V1. Um V1 nas costas, ele ouviu.
Winnable.
Ele ouviu passagem.
Actually, really good play from safety.
Safety garante, então, Yuri.
Like, Sinistro FC's defenses have not been bad.
Amigos, olha o flick que ele
I think they're
manda pra
playing
cima do
against an attacking
adversário.
lineup that, like,
Flick bonito,
can't
sabe?
decide what they want to do. Every single attack for W7M Academy was like, we enter the building, or we stall outside the building. In any case, we lose like 2 players early. Now we're at a huge disadvantage, and we're stalling outside of the bomb site for too long, and then we don't really push. We just kind of pussyfoot around the bomb site until we lose the game. They finally call attack timeout way too late, IMO. Because now you have to both discuss in this attack timeout, A, how do we attack? Because you need to win round 15, which will be an attacking round for you. But B, you also just have to get the fucking mental back, bro. And remember how to play defense. This is such a weird time for attack timeout. I'm going to guess that W7M Academy don't have a coach, and the players just now remembered that they have attack timeouts.
Será que foi?
I don't know.
Ion tá com medo do AT.
É, meu jovem.
It's hard to believe we have a major champion MVP in this lobby, right? What happened to Levy, bro?
E neste momento pode ser a finalização da Sinistros com o 8º ponto.
That team one run was so 1 in a million. Such an outlier from reality.
Já é o último game de hoje? Sim, meu querido Kaique. São só 2 joguinhos, tá? Durante as jogatinas aí. E aí, Wilson. Amanhã também tem, se eu não me engano, tá?
Some Blitz players have told me half the OCE region is literally just memeing tier 1. 100%. I've heard that as well.
Thiago.
The problem is nobody in, and this is true for a lot of regions in APAC, nobody in OCE beyond the top, like, literally one team,
Vai fazer todos os jogos. Mas
like,
normalmente
takes
são
it
todos
seriously.
skills.
Like, nobody wants to, like, make a team, stick together for, like, a long period of time and, like, improve and get better. I think that's a big problem in Southeast Asia as well. I think it's a, I don't know as much, but it feels like it's a problem in, like, Japan,
A exclamação jogos, né? Exclamação jogos que vocês vão ter.
just
todos
based
os
on the
jogos.
results. Like, Korea deadass feels like the only region in APAC where, like, most of the teams are taking it seriously.
Olha o Teps.
Like, they're still kind of bad, don't get me wrong, but, like,
Ninguém pode saber.
you look at a roster like Mir, or you look at a roster like fucking Fear X, and, like, I feel like they're trying, you know? Like, I feel like these teams do care.
Não fazer barulho.
Exatamente.
And honestly, that probably stems from, you know, the fact that they have more than one spot at every major.
Mão, lá por
You
baixo
know,
tem
that
posicionamento de
is probably a
dronagem
real
do
motivating
Teps.
factors for the players and the orgs in that
Conseguindo
region.
encontrar o Yuri. De
Mine
novo,
Oilers fan?
vai.
Yes, sir.
Yuri tá ligeiro, gás tóxico. evita de
2025
novo,
Stanley
mais
Cup
uma vez.
champions.
Abre devagar.
You heard it here
prepara,
first.
Lá por baixo vai ter movimento. Pode ter ouvido agora o Teps com blitz ou não. Candela comendo solta. Granada também. Gás tóxico pra evitar. Ainda tá ligeiro. Bem ligeiro. Avançou. Ah, e agora complicou. Avançou ali o Mano Teps.
Would love to see it back in Canada.
O que fazer nesse momento?
That's what I'm
O gás
saying,
tóxico
bro.
foi usado. Só tem, eu acho que mais um. E agora, meu querido Atano?
I honestly don't mind Canadian hockey fans. Some Canadian hockey fans are like, let's just see the cup come back to Canada. Some Canadian hockey fans outside of Edmonton are like, fuck the Oilers. I hate those guys. I don't mind either way. Jump on the bandwagon if you'd like. We're happy to have you. Jump on the hate train if you'd like. We're happy to prove you wrong. Osa Strat for top black stairs of Skyscraper. This strategy has fallen off a cliff in popularity. Not a single team ran this and won in Manchester. I think it was attempted once or twice. I'll have the stats for you on Monday when I do my Osa stream. But people don't run this strat anymore. If this push works, it's only gonna worse because of the blitz. The Osa is not gonna help. Okay, this push is gonna fail. We're going to overtime here.
Mais uma eliminação. Levi do outro lado. Conseguiu fazer a boa marcação também. Finaliza a jogadora por
I
baixo.
think the problem with Osa is
Ele
it doesn't
consegue
actually
pegar
get
mais
you,
uma Levina double, 7
it
no
doesn't
chão.
really help you get
Sobra
in.
somente 2, Medzinho de um lado.
And then again, I mean, it's the same problems that Osa always has. It's easy to shoot Osa in the side when she's holding her shield. There's a million impacts and C4s usually on the defense that can stop it. This time around, there's actually no impacts, only one C4, but there are toxic babes. There's 2 C4s now, obviously one was utilized.
Desativador no chão. Tentou pegar double wheel, não consegue. Do outro lado tem ali o prefeito.
All right,
Yuri finaliza.
W7 Academy
Oh,
now need to do the one thing they have been
7-7.
incapable of doing for the last 6 rounds, and that is win a single attack.
A prorrogação do overtime acontece, né?
How is Super playing? Like, how well is he playing?
Ô, Tony. Só sei que acaba não tá
Oh, yeah. Bro, are you serious?
Alguém vai ganhar.
Chat, the fire alarm's going off. You're gonna have to give me 1 second.
Quem? Não sei.
Ai, ai.
O Bragui doido, né, mano?
Negócio de doido mesmo. Foram 5 rodadas seguidas assim, inícios.
All right. There may be a fire in my building, but I think we probably have enough time to finish out this last round. Even if it is a real fire, and it's probably not, right? Probably not a real fire. Even if it is, I think an extra 3 minutes is not going to be life or death.
Primeiro momento aí das equipes. W7M tá num ponto interessante. Tá aí, ó. Curtiu a narração, rapaz? Curtiu as narrações, as lives combinadas mais horrendas desse Siege? Ajude esse streamer a continuar. Manda aí o seu pix.
I just love this fucking 7-7, extremely tight, great game of Skyscraper we were watching, where every single team is flawless on defense and can't win an attack.
Vamos lá.
It is truly captivating my attention.
Bora pro movimento, bora pro movimento.
I don't even think a team needs to win Ratley. I just think, honestly, there needs to be extra spots. I think going to LAN is a strong enough motivation. I think for, like, Australian teams, for example, they're not worried about winning. I think they genuinely just don't even think they can beat Bliss. Which I think is the problem in mentality.
Não é tão fácil assim não, meus amigos.
It's the same with, like, you know, even like Team Cruelty are like famous for like fucking never showing up to scrims, and it's like you're literally in Mexico. If you took it seriously, you can scrim against the best teams in the world, from North America and or Brazil. But you don't show up to scrims on time. You don't really value your actual practice time. You're not committed to getting better, and so they're the worst region in the world. Anyways, this is a winnable round for W7M, actually. They've got good pings, strong guns, fine positioning, not the greatest aim I've ever seen. Major MVP Levy.
Aquele pico de adrenalina. Galera, volta ali o full life, tá? Só não atai, mas o restante tá bem de vida agora. Passa o jogador.
I don't think karaoke window is a strong position to play. People play it like decently often. I just find it like... Is that the defuse kit on the window? No, it's not. It's thigh. I don't know. It's just a tough spot to actually get kills from. Especially with an Azami on the board.
Ainda tem que lutar pela essa marcação. 3-3. Yuri.
Every single round, W7M. They get to the mid round and they stall like fucking crazy. And then also they can't hit a shot. Thigh is on the window in a 1v3. She has actually no hope. Ah! Alright, chat. I was talking about LG? No. No, I was talking about Cruelty. Chat, thank you for coming to stream. Appreciate you guys watching the games with me today. Sorry about the cam breaking. We'll go check if there's a little raid that we can send out. I will be live tomorrow sometime in the evening. just to chat about the news, maybe some VOD reviews, just to hang out. Nothing too crazy tomorrow. Monday, we will be live sometime around midday for an OSA analysis stream, okay? I hope you're ready for that. It should be good. I've worked really hard on it. We're going to have clips, we're going to have stats, we're going to have facts, logic, and data. So I hope to see you all there. What is this? Alright, never mind. Oh, ESA is live. Alright, I'm sending you to some T3 Siege.
Might go down a little bit too long, and as a result,
Is this console siege? It might be console siege. I will see you tomorrow, chat. Have a wonderful night. Jump in the raid. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I appreciate you. Have a good one.